Oh, Lucy, the PS4 has been hacked. What's up, peoples? Hey, young world. It's your boy MM2K back with another one. All right. But before we get into this PS4 hack thing, you know what I mean? Do me a favor. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for notifications, please, so you know when your boy is dropping the material, dropping his medication, because you need it. All right. Here's the deal. I know there was reports on this before the end of the year, you know what I'm saying? But this thing was like it's starting to grow now. It's the real deal, all right? So, this is courtesy of multiple publications, but I'm going to read from WCCF Tech because they seem to summarize this best. And here's what's going on. PlayStation 4 pirated games now available online. Homebrew and PS2 emulation also possible. So here's what's going on, people. Since the PlayStation 4 firmware version 4.05, since the exploit was discovered, not only are there games available, but now they found a way of backwards compatibility, because it seemed like that PlayStation originally built within the PlayStation 4 software. Sony had built a PlayStation 2 emulator. They just never released it. What's up with that? Well, the hackers done discovered it, and they've unlaunched it to the world. So I'm going to read you, bits and pieces from the article courtesy of WCCF Tech. All right, here's the deal. So here's what they say. The PlayStation 4 had a great 2017, but it appears that 2018 might be a bit rockier. While it hasn't been widely publicized or reported, it seems that Sony's super popular console has been jailbroken. In late December, hackers announced that they have discovered a kernel exploit for PlayStation 4 firmware version 4.05, potentially opening the console to homebrew software. Of course, we've heard big promises like these from hackers before, and they didn't end up amounting to much. Well, it seems that these latest exploits is the real deal. The PlayStation 4 has been busted open, and there's no going back. You know what I'm saying? Hackers recently released PS4 Hen is what they're calling it, a program which enables homebrew application and the loading of backup games files. As proved, you can check on YouTube. I'm not going to say the name on there because we ain't promoting piracy on the channel. Running a test of the homebrew application on the PlayStation 4 in a video. All right. Now they say that games available or games such as Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls, Uncharted 4, Final Fantasy, Dying Light, and the big pop of it all, Grand Theft Auto 5. Damn! Look, here's the deal, all right? No, before I get into that, and another wrinkle, the article says, hackers have also discovered that the PlayStation 4 had a PS2 emulator hidden in its firmware. As a result, a tool has been developed for PS4 Hen that allows you to run backups of PlayStation 2 games on the PlayStation 4. Games like Klonoa 2 and Shinobi have been proven to work on the jailbroken PlayStation 4s. Alright, look, so here's the thing, peoples. Okay, so it's been like, if my memory serves me right and if my math is right, it's been like close to 5 years since the PlayStation 3 had issues because they were trying to get rid of similar exploits that were made available of the courtesy of the other operating system. And you saw how that blew up in Sony's face because of the response. It triggered some hackers, and then Sony at the time was the victim of the biggest hack in history. 30 million accounts was compromised. I was a victim of that because my kids were PlayStation 3 owners and all that other stuff. It was a whole craziness, having to run in the bank and all this stuff. With that being said, one of my biggest issues, not the biggest issue, but one of my biggest issues, and this isn't just a hating on Sony thing, one of my biggest issues of even relying too heavily on the Sony platform from personal experiences was the simple fact that, again, they didn't seem to be shoring up their network or these firmware problems directly after that, like shored it up enough. They did not integrate two-way authentication until later this generation. You had groups like Lizard Squad say themselves when they were doing the DDoS attack on the network, thank you, Sony, for having such piss poor integration or security over your networks. You know what I'm saying? This is an inherent problem that Sony has that they cannot afford. Look, here's the deal. You had around an estimated, I believe it was 5.9 PlayStation 4 Slim sold, or PlayStation 4 console sold over the holiday season alone. That's gangbusters. The PlayStation 4 is being owned and honored as the single player experience. Now, why is that important? Because a lot of these PlayStation 4s that were picked up over the holiday season, they were second systems. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the PlayStation 4 is selling like gangbusters, and being that it was under $200, everybody like, hey, I might as well get one too now. You know, they have these second player experiences. I'm not saying all of them were second consoles, but a lot of them were. All right, so with that being said, now that you have the possibility that the firmware can be hacked, and you can get these single player experiences online. I mean, you get these single player experiences from these online sites. If this thing grows too rapidly and people can do that, Sony is losing out. They don't make money that they need off just the sale of the consoles alone, especially after how they dropped the price of the 1 terabyte console. That was a loss of money. They did that in hopes of selling software. So if people can not only download this software and then they're going to be told, hey, don't go online, so they're not going to sign up for the PSN service, Sony loses out all over the place because that's where they're making money. They're making money off the royalty fees primarily that they're selling for the multiplats, because that's the most of the games that they're selling is their multiplats. Their attach rate for their first party titles or their exclusives is only around 3%. They're really killing it and crushing it is the multiplat sales. So they're getting money, they're making money off those royalty fees because of for the multiplats and the PlayStation Network service. So now you got a double whammy attacking you. Again, people are going to be able to get these games online at these hack sites, and they're not going to go on the PlayStation Network because they're going to be told if you go online, your hack is going to be removed. So this is a double whammy for Sony, and Sony just got to get better at fighting this and doing better at shoring up its security for things like this. And they still haven't done well enough. They've done a little bit better than last generation, but this still isn't good enough. And this is the last thing that they need after a whole bunch of PlayStation 4s have hit the market over the holiday season. So Sony, again, you got some work to do, Lucy. All right. and I just hope, man, I hope y'all jump on this real quick and y'all fix this. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm not gonna cry a river for y'all. Y'all should know better than this. Y'all making a lot of money this generation. You should be able to get on top of this. But that's it from your boy MM2K. Hey yo, let me know what you think in the comments below. Am I being hyperbolic? You know, am I damage controlling, or do you agree? You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, you know, you can come with me, you can come at me. It don't matter to your boy. Always, if you like the material, you know where to find me. I'm on the corner of every boulevard. You know what I'm saying? Check out my links below to follow me. Yo, I do a show with your boys. TRS, Killer Hills, called Scram Punks. We do it Wednesdays, around 9:30 Eastern. All right, and also support my brethren, the Broadband Bullies. Check out the links below. Check out the Discord. Support that Patreon, man. Just go on that Patreon, man. Support us there, please. You know, we doing some big things for y'all in 2018. We appreciate your support. And last but not least, hey, look, man, try to stay away from this hack, man. Support the dabs, okay? But I can't tell you what to do. Like I said, I'm not gonna cry a river for Sony. They just gotta get better at this. This is the worst timing for this to can happen. They better squash this before this thing gets big. But regardless, you have a wonderful gaming day.